They look good from what they look like the past 8 games, especially on defense.
Panther Nation, what's good? Welcome back to Two Fans in the Stands. I am your favorite armchair GM CJ.
And I am your victorious couch scout extraordinaire, Tony. Come on one time for the victory.
Oh, hold on, Tony. Hold on. Been waiting to say this for a minute. Sweet Caroline.
Dun, dun, dun.
So good. So good. Yo, what's going on, Panther Nation? Hey, we decided to jump on here
Yeah.
real quick. One, because we finally got a damn victory, and two, I gotta work late Monday and Tuesday nights. Okay, so yes. Hey, we gotta win, y'all. We gotta win.
Yes,
I
sir.
ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of cussing and fussing from me during this game. My wife even brought me a drink out here and was like, "Yeah, here, you might need this." I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Thank you." But yeah, hey, Tony, hey, what you see, dog? What did you see? Any hope for the future?
For the second week, I saw Bryce look confident, confident in the pocket and his play calling. I was glad to see that they fixed the issue that they had last week of too many delay of games because wasn't getting the calls in,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't getting the right protections and things like that, and getting delay of games. I'm glad they fixed that. Um, I like to see more balls thrown downfield like they did. There was some balls that was dropped right in the bread basket to David Moore and Leggett, but they didn't hold on to it. Now some
Yeah.
people out there gonna say, "Oh, that's on Bryce," when that's clearly not on Bryce whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't like, even though we won, but I still have to point out, I do not like the fact that we are not committing to the run. We see what happens when we commit to the run. Chuba Hubbard getting
Mm-hmm.
at least 5 yards per carry. We need to commit to the run, commit to the run, commit to the run. But other than that, and one more thing, the defense even played better. There was that bend don't
Yeah. Yeah.
break
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah, I mean, when you
Yeah.
compare it to the last 7, 8 games that we have played, I mean, we got to tip our hats off to them today. They only gave up 22 total points to the same team that
This
boat
is
raced
true.
us for 47 week 1. You know what
Hold,
I'm
hold on.
saying?
Hold on. They hold. Wait. They did what to us?
They boat raced us.
Oh, I thought you said boat raped us. I was about to say, wait a minute, what in the hell is that?
What?
Okay, my bad.
Wow. Wow.
I was
Okay.
about to say, wait a minute, I ain't never heard that in my life. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Me neither. You just trolled
Okay,
me.
continue. My bad.
But yeah. So like I said, I gotta. They had that bend don't break mentality. You know, definitely still can get better in the run game. Poor tackling. When I say poor tackling, too many up high. You know, trying to tackle somebody around the shoulders, around the head. Like whatever happened with taking the legs out. Whatever happened
Mm-hmm.
to below the waist. But for the most part, hey, we got a W. A win is a win. Bryce looked better again this week, so that's 2 weeks in a row, in my opinion, that he has looked better. So hopefully he continues to build off of this, and you know, we'll see what the rest of the year holds. What you think, Cuz? What was your observation of the game?
Okay, for once, it was a lot more good than it was bad. And I was on the phone with Doug during the first part of the game, and I was telling him, I said, now look, I said, now the, the, th- it still bothers me that our defense is allowing the teams to drive straight down the field, damn near every possession. But okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, let me pull it up. If I'm not mistaken, the first three possessions by the Saints, hold on, field goal, punt. Okay.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time that that we've done that. Okay, so bend but don't break is great. All right,
Right.
and we were able to score a touchdown after that punt, after the Saints first punt. So I did
Right.
like that. You know, and I was telling Doug, I was like, now this is what I've been saying. Now the defense is hauled off, they held two field goals and a punt. The offense has to capitalize, which they did with another touchdown. But then right after that, the thing that still gets me is the defense can't go out there and capitalize on our offense getting a touchdown and continue the opponent's offense to a punt or a field goal. No, they let them go straight down the field and score a touchdown. And and the player spotlight that I had up there, goddamn Taysom Hill. When I tell you he ran
Yeah.
over Shy Tuttle twice in this game,
Yeah.
twice on
Yeah.
short yardage. Had him stumbling backwards, tippy toeing and everything. That's the thing I didn't like. Like you said, David Moore and XL. David Moore, I mean, the ball just, it hit him right in the hands. That would have been a
Oh yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah.
XL, I mean, now, like we were saying in the chat, he'll learn from that. I mean, because it was the ball was right there where he needed to be. And shout out to whoever that cornerback was. It's a hyphenated
Yeah.
name or something. But shout
Yeah.
out to
I
him. I
don't
mean,
know who he is.
he made a hell of a play. But I agree with you on the sticking to the run, because on that first drive, it was just like throw. And then when you get down into, what was it, about 2 minutes, 2 minutes going the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And then, it was like, then Canals was like, all right, well, let me get back to running the ball here. But it was some good thing. I like Bryce confidence. Okay. I think this is the first
Right.
time in God knows how long that we've seen him look, somewhat confident back there in the pocket. Still, his footwork is still, and them times I still think he's rolling out of the pocket a little too early, sooner than he needs to. I still think he needs to stay in the pocket for maybe sometime, if it's not a half second longer, and things may come open where he can make plays. But for all in all, I was happy. I'm just happy with a dub. Me and Doug was talking,
Mhm.
and he was saying he's looking for progression, looking for improvement. He was like, CJ, I know you want the dub, but and my thing is, I'm not saying that we got to go out here and win every game for the rest of the season. That would be really nice. No, it's not going to happen.
Right.
But you've got to me, you've got to have a game like this. You've got to throw a win in there at some point,
Yeah.
to kind of get your players, rallied around something. Okay. If Dave Canales is super positive, I think it's only so much rallying he can do with the players, with the media, with the fan base, with Tepper, about the positive stuff. Like this positive stuff has to turn into some actual results, a W, which we got today. So maybe this is the thing that we need, to kind of kickstart this. And like I said, next week in Germany, maybe after a bye week, it's still kind of it's still kind of iffy because we
Right.
play a lot of hard teams. Hold on, we play Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Philly, Dallas, Arizona, Tampa Bay again, and Atlanta. Okay, and Atlanta is currently on a roll, and we got to go play them in Atlanta.
Right.
But yeah, I just all in all though, man, I like the Bryce looked a whole lot more confident today than he has all season. I think he made smart decisions.
Right.
He had one bad throw that I think the Lord was looking out for him when he tried to hit Mingo and what's a man named
Oh,
Alante Taylor.
Alante Taylor. Yeah.
If he could have got his other hand back around Mingo, he probably would have picked that. But good
Probably.
thing
Yeah.
is he only got one hand on the ball, knocked it down. I was like, okay, cool. And I don't think Bryce's footwork was the best on that play, in general. But also, man, talk about JT Sanders, with
Oh
that
yeah.
40-yard play. Bruh, let me tell you,
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
sitting there
sir.
like that was a short
JT.
pass that went down the field, and we need to see a lot more of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, it
No doubt.
to me it was a good game. Canal's play calling was really
Suspect.
pissing me off. Yes, yes.
Suspect. Yes.
Excuse me. His play
It
calling was
is.
really pissing me off earlier in the game. Earlier in the game, it,
It
it was
is.
really pissing me off. Yep.
I I can understand some of the logic of not wanting to be stale or predictable, and you
Mm-hmm.
want to throw different looks at the defense. But I hate that jet sweep with Miles Sanders. I hated when he tried to run Bryce out on like on a bootleg, fake the bootleg and throw a screen, to Miles
Mm-hmm.
Sanders. Like none of those plays that he was trying to run with Miles Sanders was working. So but the thing that I was more impressed with when we talking about the growth of the team, I think this team is going to go as Bryce goes, and you see the different demeanor as a team as a whole with these last two games with Bryce as opposed to the first
Mm-hmm.
two games of the season with Bryce, when you had everybody looking down and out, Deontay Johnson pouting, Adam Thielen mad, the offensive lineman, doing the press conference, don't know what to say. Everybody looking like, everybody done lost their dog at halftime or whatever. I think
Mm-hmm.
seeing Bryce look confident, play better, watching his growth, hopefully, like I said, we continue to build on that. I think it permeates throughout the rest of the team that
Mm-hmm.
we may have something here, so we're gonna go hard, for this guy, you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right, and you know what? And let's get into a couple players that I see people talking about in the chat. Let me
You want
see.
you want to get into the chat real quick because we skipped those chat.
Yeah. I just been putting them up on the screen. So let me go back. Do what I always do. All right, just Zoe, what's going on? All right.
What up, just
He said, I'll take these W's any way I can get them. And that is a fact. A fact.
facts?
Cameron Duckett, good win. Yes,
What's
good
up,
win
Cam?
today. That my boy Dan, you deserve the win. Look at God. Yes, yes. And it was funny because he started off our group chat talking shit when the game started. So it's like just to remind you that former Panther players are playing good for the Giants and the Commanders. He's a Commanders fan, So I was just like, you know
Mm,
what? I said I'm staying out of this chat today. I said because I was sitting there like, nope, I'm not gonna do it today. So I purposely stayed quiet over in that group chat with my boys. But yeah. Just though said Bryce looked good in the second half. Yes, he did. Yep. Let me see. Bryce Young got potential, didn't look bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, that's a dub. What's up, SC Pace?
What's up, man?
Let me
What's up,
see.
SC?
Cameron Duggan said, I want 5 wins this season. I want them to. I want them to. If we get there, that's a different story, but I want them to. Yep.
That'd be
Stephen
nice.
Bailey, what's going on? The young kids are working it.
What's
Hey,
up,
let me
Steven?
tell you that. Look, that's all we got left. That is all
Yeah.
we got left.
You know,
Our
if
receiving core is 2 rookies, 1 second-year player,
yeah.
one older guy, and David Moore. And I don't know who the little dude they threw in there was.
Oh, Tompkins.
Yeah.
He was with Dave Canales in Tampa Bay.
Mm.
Little speedster guy. But I just want to say just one thing about JT Sanders, Jatavion
Mm-hmm.
Sanders. Just as much as we praise him for his pass catching and ability today, he's horrible at blocking. That
Oh,
dude's horrible
boy,
at blocking. He
boy.
look like he's uninterested as hell. So we they need to do something about that real quick. They need to, hey, he need to get on it. He need to get on it because he left a couple times. He left the defensive end open a couple times when they were mugging the front. You know, trying to blitz the quarterback, and he was just like a phone booth, just standing there. Like he didn't look like he was really trying to put hands on anybody. And I'm like, this don't look good. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be glad when Tommy Trimble is back healthy and can get back in the game.
Hey, Tony, I'll tell you the damn play because I got it right here in my notes on my phone. I think it was a minute 45 left in the first quarter. And I wrote down here, I was like, Bryce, he looked good in the pocket. He didn't take a sack. I think he threw the ball away, but it wasn't one of those plays where he panicked and did something dumb.
Right,
And then I think it
right.
was, I don't know if it was the very next play or a couple plays, and I think it was third down and short. It might have been like 2 or 3 yards, and they handed the ball off to Sanders. And I'm gonna, as soon as we finish here, I'm going to wait for the replay to come up. I'm going to do my magic with some shorts here, and I'm gonna put that up. When I say Sanders whiffed on a block, unlike anything I have
Yeah,
seen in quite a while. I mean, to be honest with you, Tony, it was worse than the ones that Ian Thomas did against the Commanders, and that's saying something.
yeah. That yeah.
That's saying something.
I noticed that, man. I was like, cause we was running a lot of 12 personnel
Mm-hmm.
tonight, even with the heavy
Yeah.
package with extra offensive linemen. But like I said, I just wish we would have committed and stuck with the run a little bit more, cause good things happen when we give Chuba Hubbard the ball.
Yeah, it does. It does. But you know what? I will say this though, as far as Dave Canales, I did like the fact that he tried to get Bryce out on a few rollouts. Okay. Now I do
Yeah,
like that. Now, whether his receivers were open down the field is a totally different story, but I do like that he's switching it up a little bit. And I did like to see Bryce Young up under center a lot more this game. And mind you, he was in the
yes,
shotgun for the majority of the game. But there was some plays, line that man up on the center, give him the ball. They even ran some action out of it. Okay, I wasn't
yeah,
mad at that either. But hey, and just like when Chuba scored that first touchdown, hey, line them big jokers up and run the damn ball. Don't get cute with it. Just run the shit up the
right,
middle. So
exactly, exactly.
I was good with that. And let me scroll through some more comments, and I got one more person I want to talk about. Cameron Duck said Sanders and Trimble, good tight end. Ian Thomas have to go like tonight. We can definitely beat the Giants next week, though. I hope so. I
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
And I hope this was just the right kick in the ass that they needed to, not only for Bryce's confidence, but you got to remember though, the confidence of the entire team might be way down. We keep talking about
Right,
Bryce and his confidence and his confidence. Shoot, there's 52 more other players on this roster. I mean,
right.
I know their confidence is shot too. And shoot,
Yeah,
and look, and then it ended up with Deontay Johnson. And then he traded. We don't know what we could have did to him. Because like I
yeah.
said, something happened with him in that. There's something behind the scenes that we probably won't know, or we may know during the off season. So we'll see.
What
We'll
two?
see. Did I say it right? Deontay Johnson.
Oh, Deontay Johnson. Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm. Look,
yeah.
put him in the lineup on my fantasy leagues. I think that Joe had a big zero across the board, zero point zero
Mhm.
zero zero zero. And I was like, you know what? And then my dumb ass had Austin Eckler on the bench. And I said, I knew I should have played him. I knew it, but I'm stupid.
But I tell you
So
something though,
we move
as
on.
well. Bryce
Hmm.
looked good under center when we were running play action, and
Hmm.
play action, and he turned around, hit that back foot, and was letting it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that he doesn't he's not being hesitant. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He's not
Yeah.
being hesitant. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I don't have a problem. Okay, if it's not there, okay, if it's absolutely not there, which it wasn't a few times in this game, quite a few times in this game, either get rid of the ball or get out of the pocket and try to get some positive yards. But the thing is, he's got to
Mhm.
get better at processing. Either I'm gonna get rid of it or I got to get the hell out of here. I think what's been his downfall in games before this, it's like he holds on too long, and then by the time he decides to make a play, it's all over with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see. Cameron Duggan says Brooks was supposed to play, but when him and Hubbard get going, hopefully it'll like Gibbs and Montgomery. Hey, I hope so. I hope so. Mo Legion, what's up? Said Bryce and the rookie playmakers
What's up,
looking
Mo?
good. Yeah. Now I
Yes,
will
sir.
say this. Let me tell you, I probably would have jumped clean out of this shed here if he would have hit that pass to Jalen Coker down the sideline. It was like the same play from last week where he missed Xavier by about a foot. And it was on the exact opposite side of the field. I when I
Hmm.
saw that, that's the first thing I thought. I thought it was crazy. Just so Chuba is really impressing me this year. Yeah, but you know
Oh
what?
yeah, no doubt.
The thing that got me at first though, I was kind of pissed at Chuba the first part of the game, because now tell me if I'm wrong, Tony. On some of them plays, it looked like the play was designed to go one way, and Chuba would try to cut back, and then he ended up cutting back and going nowhere. Okay, and you see on the other side of the field, you see Alvin Kamara. Okay, same thing with him. Now, mind you, he goes where the play is designed. He sees the cutback, but then this joker starts ballerina dancing all over the place and makes 16 people miss 47 tackles, and he's 20 yards down the
Yeah.
field. So with me with a Chuba, I'm sitting in my mind. I'm like, Chuba, like run the ball where the play is supposed to go. Like I see, you trying to make the cutback, but Chuba ain't really built like that. You get what I'm saying? He's not
Yeah.
going to make a bunch of people miss a whole lot of tackles. You get what I'm saying?
No, no, I
Tell
feel
me if
you.
I'm wrong. If I am wrong, I apologize right here, right now. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no,
All right. I was just saying I didn't want to be wrong, but go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead. What's up, Cameron?
Oh, my bad. I thought you were gonna say something else. Okay. Dollar bills, a new thing in Carolina for years to come. I hope so. I hope so. Commit to the run and stopping the run. And see,
That's
and
right,
that's the
Mo.
problem. That was the problem today. Okay. You see, they committed to the run later on. All right. But maybe if we'd have done it a little more earlier, and it's funny. It's funny. Me and Doug was talking about this while the game was going on. We were like, why in God's name is Bryce throwing the ball so damn much at the start of the game? And he was like, he said, man, he said, I hope they ain't out here showcasing him. And I said, ooh, I said, LA game 2022, huh? I said, be like the Christian
Nah.
McCaffrey showcase all over again. But hey, we got the dub, so maybe not. But like I said, I don't put anything past anybody now. Hit the dub. Yes, shot total is terrible. Antonio, what's going on? How you doing, man? He said we
What's going
won.
on, Antonio?
Hey, Nine Dime. Hey, let me tell you, the last
What's up,
live
Nine
Nine
John?
Dime commented before we even got started and was like, "I'm done. I'm done. I got no faith in nothing. Just pack the whole team up and have solid waste come throw them all away." But look, hey,
Oh,
look at
oh.
God. Look at God. All right, Rob Walt, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's going on, Raw?
Uh, Let me see. Shot Tuttle best play was stopping the two. He better as a rotational player. Yeah, it's getting that way. It's getting that way.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up,
but
Mr.
right
Pinkney?
now,
How you doing?
well, right, yeah, what's going on, Mr. Pinckney? But yeah, right now though, you can't he has to be a starter. He's like one of your top two
Yeah,
defensive linemen. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Unless they go and find somebody, bring somebody else in. I mean, yeah, he's gonna play. He's
I
going to
doubt
play.
it. It don't look like it, but
Nah,
yeah.
they're not. They're not. But I mean, he's going to play, and you know, he's looked bad the 2 years that he's been here. But if Evero is not the defensive coordinator next year, I would be interested to see him one more year in the different defense. Okay,
Yeah.
I would. That would be the only way I would probably say, you know what, give Chateau another shot. But if for some strange reason Evero is still the coordinator and they're still talking about Chateau playing the nose tackle, absolutely not. Fire everybody, burn the building down, bulldoze it over, and build it back. So yeah, yep.
I know people are giving the linebacking core a lot of grief, but I think Evero is not putting the linebackers really in a position to succeed. When you look at us and you watch us line up, our linebackers about 3 or 4 yards from the line of scrimmage. When you
Mm-hmm.
take a snapshot, CJ, when you get a chance, of
Mm-hmm.
when our defense is lined up and look how far our linebackers are playing off the line as opposed to New Orleans, and look how closer to the line of scrimmage their linebackers are. You know, if you try to Josie Jewell is a downhill thumper. He come and fills
Mm-hmm.
the gap, meet the linebacker, meet the running back in the alley. If he's not doing that, and if you're not utilizing him to his strength, then you are putting him in bad positions. Um, Trevor Wallace, we know that he can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's a downhill thumper, very active, very aggressive linebacker. I don't I don't
Okay.
believe that the play calling is allowing these guys from the linebacker core to play to their strength. Now it may just be me, but I just don't think that being they're being used correctly in this defensive scheme. Cause a lot of times when you see teams running at us like the Saints were doing,
Mm-hmm.
continuously they had offensive linemen getting to the second level reaching out
Mm-hmm.
linebackers before they even got a chance to move or even begin to try to come downhill. By that time, it's
Yeah.
already too late. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara were running 3 or 4 yards before they were even getting touched. That's why the run game was so successful. We weren't doing
Mm-hmm.
anything to fill the gaps early on by being aggressive to slow down the run.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. And if y'all
my
join us
prediction.
just now, if y'all join us just now, we're kind of going back and talking about some of the things that didn't go that great for us, but we are excited for the win, and thank you for everybody that's joined us. And we appreciate
Yeah.
our love and support. Hey, and let me say, hey, Panther Dog, what's going on? Hey,
What's
wasn't
up,
it a great
Panther
time to
Dog?
win a set of tickets, bro?
Oh,
Hey, that
that's who won?
Panther Dog was our ticket winner Friday. Yep. It
Okay.
was a great time to win a pair of tickets. Hey, he said big props for the tickets. And let me tell you, I am
Did he
glad we
go?
were able to. Yeah, he went. Hey,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
glad that he was able to go and see a dub. So hey, shout out to you, Panther Dog, man. We appreciate you. Yep. Nine down said his best play was the day. I think you're talking about it might be talking about Bryce. But back to Josie Jewell though, Tony, we was talking about. You said downhill thumper. I I don't know, cause he's turned into a downhill, finger flick. You know what I mean? Like he's missing so many damn tackles. But again, like you said, like you brought up, he may not be in the best position to actually play, to the best of his abilities, because right now with the amount of injuries that we have on the defense, no matter what. I saw another play. It was 3rd and 5. JC Horn was playing press coverage on the short side of the field. And I guarantee you, again, both of the cornerbacks on the far side of the field were at least 9 to 10 yards away from the receivers. And I think somehow, some way, we ended up making that play regardless. But but still, um, yeah,
Right.
Evero in this scheme is not making anybody look how we all think they should. But we were lucky enough to get to play today. And you know what? And as much shit as I
And
give
they
Evero, I gotta give them in the defense, their props, because like you said, we only gave up 28 points last week. We only gave up 22 points today. And the offense was able to score one more point. And as you know, all you need is one more point to win. So,
and they had some
I'll bet.
pressures. They had some pressure. They
Yes.
had one. We
Yes.
had one sack and
Mm-hmm.
5 tackles for loss
Oh, what was it? Was it 3rd down and 2 or 4th down and 2? And I think Shy Tuttle got his hand on Derek
on the
Carr's
ball.
arm and pulled the ball down. Excuse me. And that Joker was still able to get the ball back up and throw that play. And then luckily my wife was in the house when that happened. Let me tell you, boy, you talking about some hollering and screaming and throwing shit that went on out here. I was so mad that damn play. So mad. So mad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep. Well, let me see. Doug said blocking was one of Sanders' shortcomings during this draft. Yeah, it's yeah, it's prevalent.
Yeah.
We can definitely
Yeah.
see that.
It's evident.
Hey, Nakar said JT tried to chop block and only touched air. He did. He did. He touched air and artificial turf, because I don't even think he was within 6 inches of Granderson, because Granderson was the one that ended up making the tackle. Like I said, he
Didn't even
and
touch him.
didn't even
Didn't
touch him.
even. Yeah. Didn't do
Hmm.
anything.
Didn't do anything. And and poor Miles Sanders, I swear every play he's in lately is a negative play. Every single
Yeah.
play. Every single,
Yeah.
and I can't sit here and say that it's all his fault neither. Okay, I'm not gonna put the fault on him. A lot of time it's the play calling. But yeah, every single play that he has been in on lately, especially this game, is a negative play. So we'll see. Panther Dog says JT can work on blocking as long as he keeps jumping over dudes. Yes, that's a fact. Yes. What's up,
Yeah.
Carlos? Shit,
What's
Miles
up,
Sanders
Carlos?
sucks.
Facts. Hey, I try. I
Miss,
try to give. I try to give him a mulligan, man. I try to, come to his defense last year because he was dealing with the injuries and whatnot. But
mm,
yeah, I'm all out of mulligans right now. Yeah,
all out of them.
he is who we thought he was. So
Mm-hmm. That Miles Sanders sucks. Bring back Cameron Artist Payne. Shoot, bump Cameron Artist Payne.
damn,
Go to the practice squad. Hey, look, bring up Mike Boone. Bring up Dalen Johnson. Shoot, let them get a crack at it. Doug said, haven't heard that name in a long time. Yep.
for real.
Let me see. What's up, QJ? Says Saint Squish, the best squish. Keep pounding. There you go. Doug said Dennis Allen may be let go this week as well. Whoo, boy. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
I heard some rumblings that he may be on the hot seat, especially if they didn't get a win this week. And so you know how it's going to reverberate around the league that you lost to the
Mm-hmm.
Panthers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
That
you.
that's not a good. That's not a good look. That's not a
No.
good
And
look.
you took the words right out of my mouth. I said, if anything that he shouldn't have done. I forgot. They lost 6 in a row. And number 7 came against the absolute worst team in the NFL as it stands right now. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
mind you, depending on who won or lost, we might actually, not be the worst team in the league as far as record go, for the first time in a while. But yeah, hey, let me tell you, I'm sitting here talking about, is Dave Canales gonna be safe before the bye week if we don't win, one of these 2 games and lose both of them and losing the way we've been losing, you know. Hey, look, now I'm gonna have to step back on that. Be like, well, Dave, hey, if you can go out and put a good showing against the Giants, I'm like, you know what, my bad, you good. We gonna see you for the rest of the season. But Dennis Allen, hey, yeah, that's
yeah.
not a good look, cuz that's not a good look at all. And and I wonder. Because one thing you didn't see them do a lot that they did against us in the first game, Derek Carr didn't take too many shots down the field. You know,
Well,
and
after Crystal Olave got hurt, that kind of like depleted you know, their wide receiver core, and then you didn't have Rashid Shaheed. So those two receivers, your speed receivers, your best receivers on the team that you didn't have
hmm
available this week. So I'm not making
yeah.
no excuses for them, but to me that was the difference from week 1 as opposed to week 10. But like I said,
hmm
next man up, you line up 11 on 11. It is what it
hmm
is.
because the announcer he said this multiple times during the game. He was like Marquez Valdez Scantling. He was like, we know only been on the team a short amount of time, but he's your speed guy. He was like, line him up and take a shot down the field. And he kept saying this all the way during the game. He was like, I'm surprised that the Saints are not taking a shot down the field, because the thing is, Carolina was somewhat trying to load up the box to try to stop Kamara. And like I said, he started doing his tippy toe dance and was just, shedding blockers. And I mean, the man ran for like 150 yards. I think he was the leading receiver and the leading rusher for the Saints. So he did it all for them today. Okay. But
Hmm.
and he kept saying, the Panthers is trying to stop the run. They're loading the box up. And he kept saying, why haven't the Saints taken a shot downfield? But like you said, Tony, next man up. I mean, shoot, hey, somebody go in there, run a go route, take a shot. And it was like they really didn't wait. I mean, they really waited until the end. And hell, and shout out Mike Jackson. Okay, I keep talking about he need a safety over the top on every single play. Last play of the game, sealed the game. Hey, Mike Jackson. And mind you, I think it. I don't know if he got a hand on it. I don't know if the ball hit his helmet or whatnot. But he turned around. He got his eye on the ball, so he wouldn't get called for pass interference. He was right there. He made the play, and I do think even if Wilson would have caught that ball, Mike Jack probably would have pushed him out of bounds, and that would have been a incomplete pass. So
And
I've been giving Mike Jack hell.
shout out to Damani Richardson too. 12 total
Mm-hmm.
tackles, 8 solos, 1
Yeah.
pass defended. He has he has been the, he has been the best safety for the Panthers this year.
Look at this guy. Watching Bryce win the game makes me feel happy, like Forrest Gump after Bryce came off his knees. Oh god, hey, that was a good one. Hey, let me go back up to Panther
QJ,
Blue
what's
here.
going on, man?
Hey, yeah, what's going on? Panther Blue said Canales
Panther Blue, what's up?
intentionally tries to take the focus off of Bryce and put it on team. He's building that culture where it's team, not individually, that they win. Yeah,
Pause,
you know.
Rollmaster.
Hmm?
Pause.
Uh-oh, hold on. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Hey, thank you for the comment, Panther Blue. And I do agree with you. But he's trying. I give him credit. He's trying, but me personally, I don't think he'll ever succeed on that by the way that Bryce Young came into the organization. You get what I'm saying? We
Mm,
traded away all that stuff. We got Bryce. Bryce can, like I said, Bryce can drop can drop a disposable cup, going back to the locker room, and people will say, you know what, that's why we didn't win today. So, I get what he's
yeah.
trying to do, but hey, shout out to him, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Let me see. Harlan, what's going on? So defense stepped up and forced field goals
What's
this
up,
game, which
Harlem?
was huge. Yes, they did. Yes, they
Yeah.
did. Now I guess we got to take baby steps. We really got to take baby steps with this defense. If we can get more drives like that out of them where they're forcing field goals instead of letting teams drive down the field, each drive straight up for a touchdown, that will be good. Now, if we can improve on that from week to week, not saying we're gonna make this elaborate run or anything now, but we should see some improvement.
Yeah.
But they still got a lot of work to do. They can't tackle still worth a damn. They actually cannot tackle. The pressure is just not there. And the thing is, and we did get a little bit of pressure today, and you see what can happen when your defense can actually get some pressure on the opposing quarterback. He starts throwing passes out of bounds. He starts throwing them low. You get balls tipped at the line of scrimmage. But that's just something that we haven't been consistently able to do this entire season, like at all. So, but shout out to him. And we got a sack, like Tony said earlier. We got a sack. Yep.
Yeah.
Rock John. Hey, what's good, Rock John? He said, what's good, cousin?
What's
Feels
going
good
on,
to win.
Rock?
Hey, Rock, shout out to the Gamecocks, dog. Boy, they beat Texas A&M ass last night, didn't
Like they stole some.
they? Trevor Wallace laughed like oh, that was Trevor Wallace with that crazy laugh at
Yeah. Oh my!
oh, okay. Okay.
He was
Okay. I did
talking about
not know
that
who that was.
fourth and that fourth down. He was trying to get him to jump offside.
Bruh. Hey, Tony, let me tell you,
That
when I
was
say
funny.
I was sitting here and I was sitting with my elbows on the table like this, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, they're gonna get another first down. I was like, they're gonna get another one. And when they tried to draw them off sides and didn't, and they walked their ass to the sideline, I was like, thank you, Lord. I was like, thank you. I said, I can't take them, you know, what they had a fake punt, and then Taysom Hill. I think Taysom Hill got like 2 third and shorts or whatever. But yeah, that laugh. That laugh was definitely diabolical. It really was.
Yeah.
uh Candyman 74559. What's going on? He
What's
said,
up,
what's up,
Candy
guys?
Man?
Keep pounding. Do you think this win mess up our draft picks? No,
I
no,
don't care.
I do not. I do not. Because you say you don't care, Tony?
No,
Mm,
'cause what kills me about that when I hear people, and I'm not talking about Candyman because this is my first
mm,
time ever seeing them, but I have seen people talking about that on Twitter and stuff like that. Like, man, if
tanking.
we win 2 or 3 games, we might mess up our draft position. So fucking what? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you either want your team to win or you don't. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I want to see us win. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, this is true. But just think about like this though. If we win, you know, 2 or 3, maybe 4 games, we're still gonna have a top 10 pick, you know, maybe even top 5. And
Yeah.
my thought process right now for the Panthers is you get a top 5 or maybe like the 6 or 7 pick. Right now, either best player available that fits what we need to do as a team, or you trade back and acquire more picks because, like we said, they said this is a rebuild. Okay, what do you do in a
Mhm.
rebuild? You build through the draft. Okay, so
Yeah.
hey, Mr. Hunky Dory, what's going on? Shout out to
Mr.
you.
Monkey Dog, what's going on?
Thank you for the $2 super chat. He said announcers did not name our 23 replacements. I'm lost.
I think he talking about all the backups and stuff that we playing with. But yeah,
Mm,
23 a lot, Mr. Hunky Dog. Be,
yeah.
be more specific. What you talking about?
Hey, but you know what, Tony? I'm glad he said that because late in the game, and number 31 made a tackle, and I look and I'm scrambling. I said, "Who in the hell is 31?" I promise you, I didn't even know who he was. I still don't
Who,
know who he was
who is
because I ain't
31?
looked for us. It was a defensive back for us. If somebody let me know who he is, I
Oh,
appreciate it. But
I'm
I
finna,
didn't know who he
I'm finna
was. Not at all.
find out.
Not what once a bit. Hey, but again, thank you, Mr. Hunky Dory, for the $2 super chat. We appreciate you. Yes, and like Nels Creation said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the stream. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all a whole lot.
Yeah, no
Nine Dime
doubt.
says need to get Bryce some of them high heel cleats so he can see something.
Nah, I'm not going there.
Oh god, it's still funny though. But yeah, I agree, Tony. QP88, what's
Now
going on, man? How you doing?
I know that.
Hmm?
Oh, Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley is number 31. He
Oh,
was he
okay,
was brought up from the
gotcha.
practice squad. He was brought up from the
Oh,
practice squad today. Caleb Farley. Yeah.
okay, that threw me for a loop. I was like, "Who in God's name is 31?" I said, and I'm like, "Who is he and why is he on the field?" I saw, but yeah, okay, Farley. Now that makes sense because I couldn't see the name, you know, because I think
Right.
it was God, I want to say it was their last drive, and you know, they got up on the line, you know, hurry up and make the play, and I was like, "Well, whatever." I said, "Let me just go ahead and watch his next play." Nicar said Josie Jewell is usually in the right spot. He just gets ran over in the right spot. That is a fact, Nicar. That is a fact.
Yeah.
He is always there to make a tackle and just don't make the damn tackle. You are absolutely correct. Yep. Yeah, AQP Panthers win. Exactly.
What's up,
Uh
QP?
JT Sanders, CJ, the leap. Yeah, yeah, the leap. The leap was great. His block was trash. That leap was absolutely fantastic. But that block of his was trash. Oh, let me get down here to I'm gonna get back to everybody else in a second. Tip drill Will, what's going on? He said, "See
It's
you in
been
Germany,
well.
Tony." Thank you for the
Hey,
$5 super chat. I appreciate you.
hey,
Well, we
Will,
appreciate you.
I'm
My
gonna hit
bad.
you. I'm gonna message you tomorrow. I gotta let you know about that.
Hmm. All right. And I saw in the card comment said I'm about 25 minutes behind the comments. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh Let me see. Miles Sanders had positive plays when we use Jerry Dimension to get a third from Miles. Okay. Oh, Jerry Jones. Got you. Got you. Okay, Nicole. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that was the drink that my wife got me. It was a strong mimosa. Yeah. Yeah. She was like, "Did it help?" I was like, "No." I said, "But it tasted good." And so, whatever. QP said, "Bro, I get so nervous whenever I see Miles in the game. You and me both." Um, Cameron said, "We have Brooks and Hubbard. We will be good, and Sanders should be traded for a draft pick." He just might. He just might. Let me see. Kigo 4, how you doing? I think Dave is safe regardless of the record this year. Next year, however, hey, good point. Good point.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Kigo.
Dig it. What's going on? Say, I owe Chris at Charlotte Vibe $49 for this Panther win. Damn it. Woo, boy.
Oh, oh.
Boy. I don't know. Shout out to Demani Richardson. Yes, yes. Hey, Richardson was laying wood today. What's
Pause.
going on, Roadmaster? But you know who did Xavier Woods. I swear he knocked damn Chris Olave out the game. And me and Tony, not Tony, me and Doug was talking about that. And we was like, was that necessary or could he just not stop himself?
Xavier.
Because the
Good.
ball was gone. I
Yeah.
don't know if he didn't see it or what, but hey, shout out to Chris Olave. I hope he's okay. Been too many damn
Yeah,
concussions
he's
in the
good.
NFL this year.
He's good. They say he was on his way back uh to the stadium in the fourth quarter and that he was gonna fly home with the team. His brother
Yep.
posted it.
Okay. Said what's Tony said we scouting Shador next weekend. LOL.
Yeah, me and QJ scouting the Buffaloes and see if we need Shador Travis next year.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I talked my fair share of shit about Shador Sanders, but to be honest with you, I don't think he is a terrible quarterback. Now, do I think we need to pick a quarterback next year? That's still for me, it's still kind of kind of
Yeah,
hanging in the balance for me. I
right,
mean, excuse me. If Bryce goes out there and puts together some more games like this and looks like he's trending up, I mean we'll see. But like I always say, I'm never going to rule anything out. You never know. Our first pick next year, we might just well take a damn quarterback. But you
right.
know, whatever
You
happens, we'll
know,
we'll be here to talk about it.
it's still early. We still got a lot more games to go. Like I
Hmm.
said, Bryce is off to a good start, but he has a lot to prove going forward. He's nowhere out of
Hmm.
the woods just yet, just because he had, two solid games.
Mm. Nakar said Gamecocks have a few defensive pieces and one tight end that we could definitely use. Kyle Kennard, Nick Imanwari, Joshua
Yeah.
Simmons. Simmons is the day 3. Kennard and Imanwari
Si
are fringe day 1, day 2, DN and safety. Okay. Gotcha.
yeah. I don't
Cameron
know if
Duckett said,
Joshua Simon is I don't know if he's draft eligible this year. I don't
it's the
remember his
defensive
draft.
end, right? Isn't he a rookie? Not a rookie, but a freshman.
Dylan Stewart is a true freshman, but he's talking about Cal Kennard. He
Gotcha.
transferred to South Carolina from Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Oh, somebody said
Yeah.
Simons is a
Anytime.
6-year senior. So okay. So yeah, Simons
Mhm.
is draft eligible.
Okay. Carr said take BPA defense in first and the Gamecock in the second. Hey, I ain't mad at that. Romance says Cam Moore might be there at 2 or 3. Yeah, and he might. And he just might because to be honest with you, I think whoever, especially if God, just say like New England messes around and gets the number 1 pick. They just got Drake May. So they're not going quarterback. You damn sure believe they probably gonna pick up Travis Hunter. So you know what I'm saying? So we'll
I can
see.
see that. I
Hmm.
can see that
Nick
happening.
Tri-State. Victory Sunday. Yes,
What's
sir.
up,
What's
Nick?
going on, man? Shout out to you. He said, "What's up? What's going on, Nick?" All right. Let me see. Romance said Gamecocks defense is fire. Yeah, they were playing their ass off last night, boy. All right, let me go ahead. Let me see. Make sure I don't skip too many comments here, but I want to catch up. So my good buddy Nakari will be happy with me. Let me see. Fishball, what's going on? Oh, hey,
What's
look,
up,
he
Pittsburgh?
changed the profile picture, Tony. He changed the profile picture. Said, "What's up, fellas?" Kind of feels like they outlasted another bad team and squeaked out a win today. Yes, you are exactly right. That is exactly what has happened. But the thing is, we have gotten our asses whooped by a lot of, not that great teams, this year. We have, and that's just my opinion. Okay, that is just my opinion. Like Cincinnati, I think we should have won that game. Okay, we did beat up on the Raiders. Hold on, let me look here. Oh goodness. Yeah, I even say
We
Chicago,
lost to the
and I
Chargers.
lost to even though the Chargers I think are 6-3 now, and they beat the hell out of Cleveland today. But even a
Hmm.
game like Chicago, I still don't believe in Chicago being as good as we made them look. Okay. So,
Right.
and like I said, and that's just my opinion. It's probably not a popular opinion. If there's any Bears fans, they probably wish they were next to me. They could slap me upside the head. But yeah, I think we made the Bears look way better than they've played, this year. So, but like I said, that's my opinion. I think right now we should probably have another win or two and up under our belts. All right. Let
Hmm.
me see. Kimmy said Travis Hunter in the first round, please. Hey, let me tell you, I would not be mad at it. I would not be mad at it at all
Yes,
whatsoever.
sir. I'll
Let me
take that.
see. Who is the college player with 9 years of eligibility? I saw it yesterday. Wasn't it somebody from Miami? Like a
Cam,
tight end or
talking
something?
about Cam Rising, the quarterback from Utah. He
Oh,
just got
okay,
his
gotcha.
eighth year of eligibility, medical red shirt. Yeah.
Okay. Dakari said, "I'm always happy." That's a lie. He said, "I tried to lie my way to happiness, but I thrive in negativity." Ms. Uncle Dory said,
Uh,
Cam McCormick, tight end, Miami, has 9 years of football. I knew it was somebody in
mm,
that damn Miami game because they said something about it when I was watching them yesterday. Okay. Appreciate it, Ms.
that's
Uncle
that's
Dory.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's why, but hey, but you know what? Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. Roadmaster
Whatever
said
works.
we'll beat the Giants. All right. Hey, let me tell you, I
Hopefully,
hope so. That
hopefully,
would be nice.
Roadmaster.
Yeah, that would be nice to wake up 9:30 in the morning and catch a win. And then I can go strut with my chest out for the rest of the day. So, yeah. Carlos Edwards Jr., what's going on? He said, not interested in Travis Hunter. We need multiple pass rushers in defense. You are correct. You are correct. But the thing is, it's so many holes that we need to fill. You know, if we go cornerback, like I said, we're going to be missing out defense, pass rushers. If we go pass rusher, we're going to be missing out in the secondary. I think we need another linebacker as well. So it's a lot of holes to fill.
There's
But the thing is, whatever they do in the first round of the draft, they're going to have to make sure that they pick quality players in that second and third round. Okay, I think they did that this year. We've yet to see Jonathan Brooks, Trevor Wallace. I think he's slowly but surely, coming into his own. He probably would have benefited sitting for a year, but Shaq Thompson is out, so now he has to play. But we'll see. But the quality of picks that the Panthers get in the later rounds is really going to be important because lately our later round picks haven't turned out too good. So
right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tony. What was you gonna say, man?
I don't remember. Go ahead.
9 years in college, you can't even date the women on campus no more. Damn. Oh no! Hey, let me tell you, I had forgot about Cameron Duncan. Let me tell you, hey, Brady Christensen. Um, I wasn't
Yeah.
going to say too much about him until that late rep in the game. Wasn't on the 2 point conversion where he let
Yeah.
Chase Young just make him
Yeah.
look bad. I mean, made him look
Yeah.
bad. And I was sitting there thinking, and at the same time, I was like, "Run, Bryce, run!" But I was like, "Shoot, let me tell you, he can't see that Joker coming." Bryce was looking down the field. He was trying to make a play, And next thing you know, face first in the dirt.
Yeah.
But yeah. But hey, good to have Taylor Moton back. And I think Cade
And shout out
Mays
K
did
Mays.
okay.
Shout out K Mays for the work that he did in the
Mm-hmm.
middle playing center. I think he did an admirable job for the Panthers today in holding the line in the center of that offense and protecting Bryce for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis Hunter gonna play wide receiver and cornerback.
That
I don't
depends
think
on
so.
whatever team needs him. No, he's
Yeah,
not gonna play both. Not full
yeah.
time. What you see Travis Hunter doing right now in college, no team, no, not one team will allow him to do that. Not only not will the team allow him to do that, his agent won't allow him to do that. Because you can't go out there and play full time on both sides and only getting
Mm-hmm.
paid to play one position. You doing
True.
yourself a disservice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Top corner
Mm-hmm.
making 30 million, top receiver making 35, that's 65 million. You're not going to
Yeah.
get that. Why
Yeah.
even do that to himself? I think he will have some packages, here and there, but I think his main concentration is going to be on whatever side of the ball they need him more.
Facts. Facts. This is true. Yeah, Chase Young did make him look bad. But and I would shout out to the Panthers O line. Though. I think they did okay. I want to say what did they give up? 2 sacks on the day. I know it was that last one to Chase
Uh,
Young, but I think there was one earlier. I forgot who
Let
got
me
to. I think Bryce
see.
was trying to run out the pocket, and he got caught up in one play. Yeah, see, I like K Mays, and as a blocking fullback too. Gotcha. There you
Blocking
go in the
full.
car. He said he liked K Mays. He said I like K Mays and as a blocking fullback too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, there you go in the car. Hunter is a full time cornerback and special package receiver, and I think that will be yeah. You absolutely right. Absolutely
So
right.
they New Orleans was just like Carolina, only had one sack and they only had 5 tackles for loss. So
Okay.
pretty much kept Bryce clean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that one sack
Uh.
was awarded to there was a half sack to Carl Granderson and Nathan Shepard. So they didn't even count that as a sack by Chase Young on that 2-point conversion.
Oh really? Oh okay. Damn.
Hmm.
All right, we'll bet. He said, "Thank God for Robert Hunt." Yes, and it was one play. Now I love Damian Lewis to death, but I ain't gonna lie, it was one play. I gotta go back and look at it. When I say he looked lost as hell, his man just ran right past him, and I forgot
Who's
what the
that?
result of the play. Damian Lewis. I forgot what the result of the
Oh
play
yeah.
was, but
Oh,
there was one play. He was
he
just
got beat pretty bad. Yeah.
yeah
He
he was
got
just
beat
standing
pretty
there
bad
looking
on that
like
play.
this. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see. Romance
The
said
camera
Dion and
the
Woodson
camera
didn't even
definitely
play
caught
both
that.
ways. Hmm.
I said the
They
camera definitely caught him on that play.
yes, it sure
Yeah.
did. Romance said Dion and Woodson didn't even play both ways full time. It was situational. Yep.
Right.
Said Robert Hunt was second happiest after Bryce. Yeah, he's great energy for the team. Yes, he look. He said, look at him celebrate on the TD. Okay, gotcha. I'll go back and look at that. Keep our 2 starting guards for years to come. Hey, much as we paid them jokers, you damn right, but
Yeah,
you
they
damn
locked
right, Cameron.
they locked in for another 2 or 3 years if I'm not mistaken.
I think they both signed. I think at least 3 year deals. I have
Yeah,
to go back
at
and
least
look,
3 year
but yeah,
deals. Yeah.
yep. But yeah, man. But yeah, but like I said, we just wanted to jump on here real quick after the game. Like I said, I got some stuff to do Monday and Tuesday night. So a recap then will probably be a little hard for me. But hey, Panther Nation, let me tell you, hey, a win is a win. I'm glad for it. And the next thing on the list is trying to make this 2 wins in a row, something that we haven't had in quite a while. All right, quite a while. Hold on, let me see. The car said Mason Graham isn't a bad pick if we missed out on Hunter. And Cameron said Hunt
No,
got 5 years, 100 million. Okay.
Right. There's a lot of yeah. Hunt got 5 years, 100 million, but basically it's a 3 year contract. I think he was guaranteed 60,
Hmm.
65, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, those last 2 years,
Yeah.
that's just to spread the cap hit or whatever. But you have to look
Okay.
at the guarantees. 'Cause he's not gonna get a full 100 million.
Okay.
Um,
Let me see. Let me see,
go ahead,
brother. I can't entertain it. Well, I'll just call you brother.
brother.
I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah,
read the rest of that. So shout out to everyone in the chat, including two fans in the stands. Keep up good work on the channel. Appreciate and shout out from South Bronx. Oh, okay. Brother
okay,
BKL
we'll get down.
Contreras, aka Sports Entertainment Guy. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Cause I'm sitting there like, damn, I can't read that.
Yeah,
Hey, we appreciate you. Hey, thank you. It's a shout out to South Bronx, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
Panther Dog said, just want to say Clowney got the bag and he's giving up. He gave up on so many plays and didn't try from what I saw. Well, hey, look, Panther Dog was there on site
Mhm.
today, so I mean, he did make a few plays though. He did make a few. All right, Nakar said, I don't know if there's defensive end worthy of a top five pick. Abdul Carter is good, but I don't know if I use a top five on him. I did see a little bit of him yesterday when they played
Yeah,
Ohio State. So
he's good. He's got a excellent first step. He definitely have some moves in his tool bag, but Abdul Carter kind of reminds me of a what's the boy name that came out of Georgia last year? Last name Smith. He went to the Eagles.
I know
Um,
who you talking about. I can't remember his first name.
I think his number was number 4.
Hmm.
But anyway, that's who he kind of reminds me of. Like I like those guys are good. Even like James Pierce. I hear a lot of people
Hmm.
talking about James Pierce, but in the NFL, you need guys with size, and those guys they are small. They are tweeners when you're talking about defensive ends. Now, what they're doing in college it'll be hard pressed for me to believe they're going to have that type of sack production in the NFL. But I like Michael Williams, the
Hmm.
defensive end out of Georgia. I think he's like 6'5", 6'6", 270. You
Yeah.
know, someone that can help you with the run and also the pass. But
Hmm.
I will get into all that when that time comes, because there's a
Yeah.
plethora of defensive tackles that I definitely got my eye on that can definitely help the Panthers, whether you get them in the first, second, or third round. So the
Okay.
draft is deep at the defensive tackle and nose tackle positions this year.
Okay. Hey, now look at Roadmaster's comment telling us that Clowney is a true DN, not an edge. What do you think about that?
Mm, same thing. I mean, because he's done it both. I mean, he's done
Hmm.
it from a 2 point stance and a 3 point stance. So I don't think he's not doing anything that he hasn't done before. So
Okay. All right. Cool. Says
that's just
just
my
call me
opinion.
sports entertainment guy. It's fine. Gotcha. Gotcha. From here on out, you shall be the sports entertainment guy. Oh god. Let me see. The Jadarius experience said Clowney is overrated. He's solid, but not a game changer. I mean, not, he, and I sat here and said last week, and I was like, does he stop the run? And like Nakari said a few comments earlier, it's like he gets there, but it's just like he doesn't get there, quick enough. And then he misses a lot of tackles when he does, especially when he gets towards a quarterback. But they do as a whole. They'll collapse a pocket, and whoever quarterback we playing will just sidestep to the left or sidestep to the right, and then get out of all the pressure. And next thing you know, throw the ball down the field. So, but yeah. Nakari said, when draft time comes, I'm gonna be the fourth fan in the stands because I got a lot to say. Hey, well, you might have some competition because the other night there was Doug was the third fan in the stand, and somebody said he was not the third stand, he was the fourth. So Nakari, you might be fighting for number five, dog. So we'll get y'all all on here.
Dang,
We'll let y'all
I
know.
missed that beef. I
Yeah,
missed that beef.
nah,
Huh?
No, it wasn't really beef. Making True Money. Making True Money said the Dub
Oh,
was
them,
the
yeah.
fourth fan in the stand. Said he was the third. Yeah, they're the car. Making True Money. Romance said defensive ends have to set the edge and keep contained, not just pass rush. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's right.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly
Mr.
right.
Earl, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, we won. That's what's going on. All right. Let me see. I don't care what number I am. I'm not in the stands. I'm in the field scouting. Hey, okay. All right. Couch Scout Extraordinaire Junior. All right. I see you. The
My,
Jerry, the
my,
Jerry said I'll be.
my, my department is full.
Oh. Hey, well, look, okay, the car, and let me tell you, I will be taking on armchair GM recruits. So you come over here, hang out with your boy. All right, hang out with your boy. Jadarius said I'll be the sixth because I'm tired of this shit we have to go through every season. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, hey, we all are. We all are. Let me see. Sports entertainment guy. Got it right that time. Unfortunately, I literally agree through his opinions, but when I watched through that Panthers game, so I guess they need to rebuild players between depth, quarterback, or stick with Bryce Young. Yeah. And the thing is too, what a lot of people don't realize is the Panthers cap figure was really sitting pretty before we made all these offseason acquisitions. Especially you got Robin Hunt, you got Damian Lewis. Now, mind you, their contracts were team friendly this year. Okay, they were team friendly this year, but they get the Brinks truck is rolling up to their houses next year. They getting that bag next year. So I think as of right now, with like 40, I think 40 people signed to the roster, we're sitting at $41 million in cap. So depending on how many draft picks we have and how many players we draft, Tony, what is it, by at least 10 or so million set aside for the draft picks, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, we got 9 this year. So yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
anywhere from 10 to 12 million.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah,
So, and then
anywhere.
you think about that. So just take that 10 million off, 10, 12 million. Now we down to about 29 or 30. Okay. So then,
Hmm.
what are you going to do as far as bringing in free agents? So that's why I say the Panthers have to emphasize, in my opinion, getting more picks and really, hitting on the picks that they make, not just first round, not just second round, but these third, fourth, fifth, if we get a sixth round pick, we got 3/5 right now, but third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round picks, they have to hit. They really have to hit. And this is, if no other time is more important for them to draft good, I think it's this draft right here. I could be wrong,
Right.
but you always want them to draft good in every draft, but it might be more important this year than it has been in the past. So we'll see.
I think it will be. I definitely
Mhm.
think it will be.
Earl said, "Not a good win. Bryce suck." LOL. Come on, Earl. You know what? Yeah, look, hey, Earl a
No,
hater.
no, no comment. Exactly, Cameron. Exactly.
Romance said,
Exactly.
I'm first fan at the sports bar. Hey, I got you, man. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
First
Nicar
fan.
said, I got my own department. Okay, all right, cool. All right,
Of course he do. Of course he do.
Mm. Well, look, when next time you show up on the show, Nicar, I need you to make sure that you identify that department and have that up under your name. Nakari,
He did.
title, blah, blah, blah. He did? Oh,
He the
okay.
digital
I'm the digital
navigator.
navigator. Oh, okay. My bad. I missed that comment. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Hey, Mr. Hunky Door, thank you for another super chat, $2. He said, "We in the basement, but we have company now." You know what? We damn sure do. If it least if it leaves for another week, we got some company now.
Yeah, for sure. For
Wow,
sure.
we in the basement, but we got company. That is crazy. And thank you for the super chat, Miss Hunky Dory. Darius said maybe we should wait to draft the QB and focus on building the defense and developing the skill positions on offense. You know what? I'm not going to disagree with that at all. I'm not going to disagree with it
Facts.
all. But I don't have confidence in this team that they will do stuff that makes sense to a lot of us. But that's why I'm the armchair GM and not a real GM. And that's why I'm more here talking to you guys. and not down at Bank of America, up in my office. Hey, look, Nella said, I'll make some name tag. Okay, hey, bet.
Oh God.
uh said now the hater, Bryce not a damn QB. The referees won this game. I don't care who like it. Dang, Earl. Dang. Hey,
Thank,
I
thank,
think the
thank you
referees were
for
pretty
your
solid this
opinion.
game. he said
Thank you for
he
your
said he
opinion,
don't
Earl.
he said he don't like it. Earl must have been like, nah, I want Bryce gone. This ain't what I wanted. Duh said y'all still at y'all boys happy talk what? Talk a dub. Oh, okay. Okay, duh. All right, gotcha. Well, you had to call me about that one after I don't get that. Oh, sports entertainment guys, I agree with you until they need either way between those picks until they get perfect superstar quarterback as backup until we need a perfect reload. Gotcha. Hey, Falcons fan, forever. What's going on? Say good win for y'all.
What's
But hey,
going on,
great
Falcon
channel by the
fan?
way. Hey, appreciate you.
We
Appreciate you. Hey,
appreciate
and
it,
look,
dog.
hey, you know what? I hate to say this. Shout out to the Falcons. I mean, y'all doing y'all thing. I just hope the next time we play y'all, we can smack y'all upside the head. But as of right now, hey, shout out to y'all. Do y'all thing, brother. Do y'all thing. Let me see.
They took
Hold
care of them
on.
cowgirls today, so I'm happy.
Hey, let me tell you. Hey, me and my boys in the chat, they was like, "Go Falcons." I say, you know what? I say this is one day where I agree with you because it's always a good day when Dallas get beat.
For
It's
real.
always a good day. Yep. Nakar said, Miss Nella, I wear a size XL t-shirt. Jadair said, but Bryce, I'm not high on anymore. We're really going to wait until season 3 to see if he's even a decent quarterback. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I think we're gonna have to figure that out now. Okay. I
We
don't think we
stacking
can really.
games. We stacking
Yeah,
games. We're
yeah,
stacking
yeah.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they for Dave and what he wants to do. We can talk about Frank last year and everything they went through, but now we got a new coach. So for Dave Canales and what he wants to do with his offense and things he wants to have going on in the future, I said a few weeks ago, we're not going to see Bryce play unless Andy gets hurt. I even think, and now I'm changing my stance a little bit. You know what? Let the man play, and that was before we got the win today. Just let the
Mhm.
man play. Let the man play.
I
Open the
don't
playbook up. Let it rip.
not on the flip side now. I don't believe Andy will get back in unless Bryce gets hurt or revert back to game
Mm-hmm.
one or game two. You know what I'm saying? Where
Mm-hmm.
he just lost all confidence, looked a shell of himself, and you know, everybody and their mama knew he needed, need to go sit down somewhere. But right
Yeah.
now, the Bryce that we're seeing now, these past two games, I don't see no
Mm-hmm.
reason why you pull him out.
Okay. So now Mario Ingram said Canales gave the usual answer about who will start next week. If Dalton starts next week, it tells me they're done with Bryce. I think that might be a fair assessment. Tony, what you think?
I don't know. I would have to hear the presser.
Okay.
I would have to hear the question and the answer that he gave.
Okay. Roadmaster said I would have had Evero pink slip waiting on him on his way out the stadium. Hey, I think we've all wanted that to happen for like the last 5, 6 games. we get on here every week talk about they need to go ahead and let him go. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time
Wow.
when Rule got let go. Phil Snow went with him, and then Steve Wilkes, and then I think who was it? Eric Washington ended up taking over as defensive coordinator. So we'll see.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Miss Hunky Dory said, LOL Nella, we don't have to talk to ourselves in the wall. Needed name tags for the split personalities we have developed from all the losing. Ah, boy, let me tell you, that's a damn fact. Yeah, that
The
is a
bad
damn
pick.
fact right there. Oh, okay. Doug said, y'all still live. I thought it was going to be 30-minute live. Y'all boys happy to talk balls tonight. Yeah, hey, you know what, Doug? I tell you all the time. All the time. I'd be like, okay, we only gonna go live for this amount of time. But when the topic is good, and the chat's chatting like we doing now, you know how I get. You know how we do. So hey, yeah. I wasn't planning on being on here this long, but shout out to everybody sticking with us and making it fun in the chat. We appreciate y'all.
He ain't doing that. He should have hopped his ass on here.
Well, look, we'll call him and talk shit after we get off here. We'll call him and chastise him a little bit. The car said if Bryce proves to even be decent, then we can postpone the QB draft. Our defense is atrocious. I spelt that wrong. Yeah, I got you. I got you. But the thing is, if we can get Bryce in this offense to average, say 20 points a game, and our defense to play, we're at the bottom. Like Mr. Hunky Dory said, for our defense to go, we up under the basement. They dug a hole in the basement and threw us in the hole. We up under the basement. If we can get our defense to be close to middle of the road, I think we might be able to do a little something. But that
Right.
defense is just like a wet paper bag. It's just it's not holding anything. So yeah, but yeah. Harold said trade Bryce now. Romass said, Dougie, where you been? Locked up? Nah, Doug is good. He ain't locked up. If Dalton announced the starter, I will lead the march on Mint Street. Wow. Well, I'll drive by and take a picture of you in the car. So, we have something to remember you by when they lock you up.
And she write your social security number on your arm so we can identify you.
Oh, God. Nella said, I don't believe Andy was ever hurt. They didn't want to walk back the decision of benching Bryce. Oh. Hmm.
No,
And
I
like I
can't. I
said,
can't agree with that. I ain't.
I
Nah,
I'm not
Nella.
putting it
I ain't
past. I'm not putting anything
gonna
past
put
anybody.
gonna put that conspiracy theory out there. Don't do that. That man. That
What?
man had a full fledged. That man had a full fledged accident, and they seen
Mm-hmm.
y'all seen the pictures where they were
Mm-hmm.
working on his hand at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
The man sprained his thumb pretty bad on his
Tony,
throwing hand.
Tony, I've been married to this woman for 18 years. I have been with her since 2003. Okay, and like, yeah, trust me, she probably right, dog. She probably right. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna move on.
So y'all didn't see Andy with his wrist taped up tonight. Y'all ain't see that black tape around his wrist.
I didn't. I ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, he
Uh,
had his wrist and thumb taped up tonight.
okay, gotcha. Doug said, Roadmaster never that man living life and making personal moves, exploring the world and getting ready for a proposal. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Doug. Gotcha. All right. Said, hell,
He working on.
Bryce might be gone tomorrow. Everything is up in smoke. Lots of propaganda being thrown around. Yeah, you're right about that. Jadarius said, how do y'all feel about Dan Morgan so far? Tony, go ahead. I'll let you answer this one first.
Hey, 9 games into his first year, first time ever being a GM. I mean, it is what it is. So far, I mean,
Mm.
I don't have anything negative to say about what he's done so far. Um, well, I take that back. There have been some suspect pickups, releases, things of that nature.
Trade. Excuse me.
Yeah, especially behind this Deontay Johnson trade. I can't wait till more news about that comes out. But I don't think Dan Morgan is a type person that will do something that's not beneficial for the team. And if he did trade somebody or let somebody go or whatever, I believe that it was for a good reason.
Okay. I got you. And to piggyback on that, I'm not mad at Dan Morgan with what he's had to work with and the mistakes that he's trying to fix from our previous GM. But I will say I give Dan a F minus on that Deontay Johnson trade simply because I will stick with this and can nobody persuade me otherwise. At the very least, you trade that man for a pick and bring that pick in and let him go. Okay, even if it was a 6 round pick, bring in the 6 round pick, let that man go. Don't send anything with him. Even if they still ended up having to pay his part of most of his salary, that might have been something that they had to do, but bring a pick in. Don't let a pick go. So now instead of being at 10 picks, we stuck at 9 like we were. So to me, we gained a few spots in the draft. Okay, we gained a few spots, but to me, it's not any number that's that great that makes that trade. It's like, oh, that was the win for the Panthers, because everybody's really giving us F on that trade and giving the Ravens like a A's and B's, because they're getting a player. They got to pick back, even though it's a later round pick. Right now, the spots aren't that much, and they're only paying them $625,000 for the rest of the season. So, but yeah, that's my thing on Dan Morgan. I'm not mad at him, too much with anything else, but that Deontay Johnson trade, that didn't sit right with me. Yeah. All
Got you.
right. Yeah. Uh, Mr. E, what's going on? It's a good game. Won't help you next week. Oh yeah,
What's
for
going on,
everybody,
Mr.
this is
Ernest?
this is my neighbor. He's a Giants fan. I probably invite him over, and hopefully we can get 2 in a row, and I can talk a lot of trash to my good neighbor.
Now, if you accidentally bump into some trash cans with your work truck on your way to and from work, you
Mm.
know, I mean, hey, I mean, he's right. You know what I'm saying? He's right there. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. Romance said Ravens pimped us. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right. Well, cool. Well, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get on up off of here. A good day for Panther Nation. All right, we might be 2-7, but we're not 1-8. So I'll take that any day.
Fact.
Tone, you got anything you want to say to the good people before we get up out of here, cuz?
Nah, man. Hey, got a second win. We matched last year win total. Hopefully, we can get win number 3 next week in Germany,
Mm-hmm.
going to the bye week. There's some players that we all been looking forward to seeing this year, and hopefully they'll be available either in Germany or the bye week. I mean after the bye week. So, hey, I think we have I think we have some positive things to look forward to, and hopefully it just builds upon today's victory.
Okay. Hey, did you see this? Earl said we not winning 2 in a row. Nakari said, Earl, who broke your heart? All right, hey, I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. Hey, as always, Panther Nation, thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate y'all. And as always, again, you can check us out on all social media at Two Fans in the Stands. Over on Twix, that's a mixture of Twitter and X, as we like to call it. You can check us out at Two Fans ITS. And on your way out, please give the stream a like. Please go over and follow us on Twix, as we're steadily approaching our goal of 1,000 followers. If you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, subscribe to us here. We're steadily approaching our goal of 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Okay. And as always, I like to take y'all out with 3 things. Number 1, y'all be good. Number 2, y'all be safe. And number 3, as always, we know, hey, not as always. Okay. We gonna keep pounding, but this is Victory Sunday going into Victory Monday. So I say this with a lot of joy in my heart today. Keep pounding, man. We'll see you. Thank y'all for joining us.